Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Aska, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we managed to get our house expansion at least laid down. We had a bit of trouble with the flooring for it, but it is in there now to start getting put in. The wall is also now complete, which is fantastic. We have a few repairs that we need to try and get done. I can see this one's already got the material, so we'll just, you know, patch that up while we're stood here. And yeah, it's just at the moment about trying to get a few more bits and pieces in place ready for the winter invasion, which is going to come through sooner than I would like. We have got our extra hunter. We've reprioritised meat, so that's good. I can see raw meat looking nice there. Now, I'm hoping... What arrows are you guys making? No, I don't know. I want to view the tasks. There we go. Right. You guys should be making... Good. Bone tip arrows. Alright, excellent. And we should have an arrow storage somewhere for our archers and the like. Yeah, well, yeah, we've got one. Okay. I feel like I want another one over here. Right. Let's get a storage. And where are we? Arrows. There we go. Of course, that can't fit in there like that, but I can tuck it there. Right, and then 8 sticks. Because I just want to make sure that we've got arrows coming out everywhere. I've just come all the way over here for it. There's a stick stand right there, isn't there, to enable them to make arrows? Yes, there is, right there. Right, okay. But that's going to let this get going. Now we've got... How many workers do we have here? We've only got the one worker. Now, I'm reluctant to pull... another builder. I feel like we want to summon one, but I don't know. 3 villagers are unhappy. Where's happiness? No, show me the other way round. 3 villagers are unhappy. Oh, we got a... Okay, why are you unhappy? Work hours, work anxiety. Okay. Okay, right, now... There was something I was watching on with Sir Bucky, actually, and this is... oh, look how that's new. This is brilliant. I like this. Ooh, the ivy fences, they're nice. Yeah, no defensive edges. Right, the Yule tree. Now, this, without any decorations on it, just looks like a nice big decorative tree. So I kind of want to find somewhere for it, and then just, you know... tuck it there, and that's going to be a nice big happiness boost and decorative boost just by virtue of having it there. So I kind of want to dot a couple of these around and just have them as like large fir trees to, you know, improve the desirability of the area, which will make people feel better. So let's just get up here. We're going to tuck one over here as well. There we go, so that should help with those houses. So, hopefully the builders will be able to get on with those pretty easily. We can probably go up to the outpost and put one up there. And it's actually probably worth us running up to the outpost, just make sure everything's going tickety-boo on that front. So, let's take a trip. That's reassuring, seeing that meat coming in now. So, having that third hunter was absolutely the right call. Because that's getting that flowing in a bit more now, which is good. Probably do want to give them some more hunting grounds at some point. And I think at some point we also want to try and expand the village out. There's so much to get done. And so few people to get it done for me. So, I mean, what are we at? We're at 61 villagers, which is, you know, that's a pretty sizable village that we're supporting. We are going to want to try and push that further. Like, I feel like I want to have someone on each of those defense towers. Like, I want to have 2 people in each of those defence towers all the time, which means we're going to need a lot more space, a lot more stuff. Now, one of the other things I'm thinking about for the winter is to basically, like, litter this path with fires so that effectively there's a warmth spot going all the way up here, because I don't want people freezing to death going backwards and forwards, and that is a concern for me, that throughout the winter we're going to have people that get, like I say, frozen to death. So yeah, I feel like I kind of want to run fire. The only downside with that is that's going to be a lot of fires that we've got going. It then means we're going to have an awful lot of extra firewood that's going to need to be spent, and we're going to have people coming out here and running backwards and forwards and doing wood keeping and stuff. So yeah, it is a concern to consider doing that. I'm not sure what the best... Whoa, we've got a random sled just, you know, abandoned up here. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best thing to do around that is. Right, that's our gatherer's hut. What's wrong with you? You need better access to harvest resin from firs. What axes have you got? Okay, that's saying there's no axes here. Why are you... What's going on with Sven? Open menu. Oh, he's tired. Okay, well, I get that. Right, market, that's what I wanted to do. Open the menu, let's have a look. So, you are bringing metal axes up in theory when you're on there, which should be fine to do this. Oh wow, when we've hit nighttime suddenly out of nowhere. Right, let's give you guys a tree. There you go, tuck that in there. That should help this out. What's wrong with you? Whoa, you're wounded. You're badly hurt and can't fight. Yeah, you are. Why are you so wounded? What is going on? You're about to die. Starve to death. Do we don't have a cook. Hang on. You're supposed to be having food run up here. What is going on with that market worker? Right, okay, fine. Assign. Igor, get cooking, my man. Like... What? That is just bonkers. Okay. Well, that suggests that we need a night person on the market. Right, where are we? Where's the market? Open menu. So let's look at our workers. Sven is on day 2. Okay. Then let's get... I don't want to put the builder here, but I feel like we need to. Add task from cooked food in main. And you're going to, again, grab meat soup. To Outpost. Confirm. Add Einar. Add cart. And you're going to bring meat soup up as well. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. It went around to 0. Okay. You... Yeah. Create that. Add task from warehouse to outpost. We're going to get Einar on it again. And we're going to have you bringing some tools. There we go. And then you're going to go from outpost to warehouse. Einar. And that's going to be the ore. There we go. Take all that back. Okay. Now, we're going to prioritise Einar to do the food first. And then we're going to... So Sven is on day 2, which means Einar is going to be on night 2. Okay. What is that? Spooked. Traumatised by enemies. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to need to go and summon villagers back, aren't we? Okay, fine. So we're going to have to go and do that. There's no food up here somehow. Yeah, we never actually gave them... We need to give him some recipes, don't we? So you need to be adding tasks. Can you make... mushroom soup? Because that's from stuff they'll find. Cabbage soup. Beetroot soup. Onion soup. And then... Yeah, that's your harvest marker. We're going to need to lay down some more foraging markers, aren't we? So that these guys can actually come out and forage for food up here. Okay. Feeling like here's looking pretty good. Right. Let's get a flag. Where are we? Food foraging. I don't have a stick or any fibre on me. Okay, right. Well, there's the stick. There's flax there. Lovely. Cool. Okay. Watching this hammer going to go on me. Right. Now, this food mark needs to belong to Outpost 1. There we go. And then I'm thinking like another one over here, maybe. And then hopefully that's at least going to get something going when we send a forager up here, which apparently we had entirely neglected to do after I was thinking about doing that last time. But, you know, it's supposed to be having food brought up from the main settlement. It's not supposed to be supporting itself like this. That's not what the plan was. Right. Markers, food foraging. But it is because our own... Like, the food supplies back at the main encampment have been dwindling as well and causing a problem back there. I just completely forgot about it, trying to run the food up here, causing a problem as well. That sucks. That really sucks. Right. Have we got a market worker on the way? So Einar is there. Why are you not taking the road, my friend? He's got a sled. I'm hoping he's coming with food. So we took that road out and... Okay. And now he's running across to this one. Okay, fine. We'll probably pass him on the way. Right, let's head back to the main encampment because we definitely need to make sure we have food on the way up and we're going to need to get those individuals summoned back. How many... I've got blood for one of them. Okay, one villager's not happy with the food they've got lately. Oh, whoa. At least you've got food. Okay. Well, let's grab this. Even I'm getting hungry standing around here like this looking at my stats. Just trying to keep an eye out, no idea what I'm wandering into. I've not actually found the bear camp yet, which is not something I want to stumble into by accident. Not right now. Just going to slowly creep forward and pinch this one. Don't see anything yet, that's fine. Cool, and we'll grab that, and we'll head back, and we'll start trying to summon back those that we lost. Okay, so, we should come out running through this way. All these small Jotun shards. I saw a large one to the side, but I'm hoping we will be able to link up with the road again here in a second. Yeah, just coming past the Wolfar Den. Excellent, there we go. Right, and now we can try and sprint back. And like I say, we'll need to get those guys resummoned. We do actually want to send some clothes up there at some point. Doubly so with the winter coming up, thinking about it. Oh, here comes Einar. And I don't see food in there. He's taking tools. Okay, that's alarming to me. That really makes me think we haven't got food. Oh, though to be fair, we started prioritising carrot stew, didn't we? Or carrot... Was it carrot soup? I think it was carrot stew that we were prioritising to get taken up there. Or not to get taken up, but to get made. Because we had an abundance of carrots. Let's have a look, because it might be that we are shy on meat soups because we've been... it might be shy on meat soups because we've been making other stuff instead. Which is entirely possible. We have only got the one builder now, which is a concern to me. Right, okay. Right, we need to head straight here and start getting those guys resummoned. Activate. Get her back. Right, what's going on with... Just run away from it. What's going on with the food? Okay, there's a lot of something over here. Yeah, that's the carrots. Okay, in which case... Let's open the menu here. We're going to change this. That's going to be none. You're going to take carrot stew. So then we've got one guy doing meat, one guy doing carrot. Oof, that does go down quickly though. How are our food stocks going? Carrots looking okay. Couple of mushrooms. Good amount of eggs. Where are the pies, guys? Right, where are the tasks? Hunter's pie. Right. Because of how many eggs we've got, we're going to move into, yeah, a forager's pie. Which is not as good. Because it's tier 3. But it does use an awful lot of... It will start working through with those eggs. Yeah, let's add it on in this one as well. Forager's pie. And yeah, we'll bring it up. And you'll make that before... Make that last of the pies. But it then at least means they can get... They can be using both food stocks at the same time. That's the main thing I'm looking for there. Right, so you've got that going. You've got your reeds going. We've got carrots. Okay, I feel like we also want to upgrade this farm over here so we can get a 4th field down on this one. Open the menu. Yeah, make that an improved farm as well. I'm getting hungry, so I need to go and get something to eat. Have you got any lower quality foods? No. No lower quality foods. Oh wow, blimey, that's just all gone immediately. So he's brought some back, but... How many are you guys taking for your trip? For your... Blimey, okay. Yeah, alright. Definitely makes me feel like we need that 3rd cookhouse up and going. Or our foragers going, actually. Foragers... We've got tons of feathers. Nothing in there, which is what I'd expect. We've got... Tons of carrots. So it means our fisherman's not doing much. What's wrong with you? You need bait. Why have you not... I thought you would make your own bait. Right, and this is the problem I find with the fishing hut. They kind of just meander around and then run out of bait and expect you to sort it instead of, you know, going and self-sourcing something for bait. I find it less useful. Right, okay. So we'll reassign them to be a builder so they can be getting on with building stuff. You're giving us some more raw meat. Someone's blown the attack horn. Oh, it's a wisp that's made it into the middle of the town. Okay. I mean, hey, that is their job. Good, you've got arrows there. That's nice and close to that defensive pot. That's perfect. Yeah, that's really good. Almost tempted to put a second one of those down. Like, really make sure we got a stock of arrows for these guys. Right, okay, so... I'm sure in this house we packed them in like sardines, didn't we? Yeah, there's not a huge amount of room. But it's not completely sardine-ish. How is your... Yeah, comfort 20, desirability. So it still makes them fairly happy. Compare that to this one over here. What are you? Yeah, see, comfort 48, desirability is much higher. We've got defensive points. Yeah, look, there's a friend out there. Let's go and just deal with that. You can't get past the wall. That's fine. Don't even know if they can attack the wall. Right. So it does mean I want to get this cookhouse down. It does mean we're going to need more villagers as well. Because it does, it's just something we want to get going, but that's the thing, I feel like I just need so many more jobs for what's going on, and I just need so many more villagers to cover them. It's an awkward balance I find with this game. Right, okay, so we need 6 heavy stones, planks and logs. Okay, where's my cart? Oh yeah, we left it here, didn't we? Because we were working on this. So that needs 5 more wood shafts left. Are you guys not even working on wood shafts or something? Yeah, wood shafts ahead of planks. Okay. Do you just not have the long... Yeah, no, there's long hardwood sticks there. That's all full. Why are you not doing these? Hmm? Why am I doing this? Right, you are. There we go. Okay, and then we need one more of this. Because then I can just clear that off while I'm thinking about it, and that's just something then done and dusted. You know, completely sidetracked and distracted, but... Here we go. Cool. That then means actually we can add this to where are we? Yeah, menu. Improved metal worker. Cool. Get cracking with that. Okay, in the meanwhile, I want to come over here. And I need to grab 2 logs. I remember that. I think it was 6 large stones. There we go, 6 large stones, and then it's like 10 small stones. That's easy. Okay. There's our first, like, Yule but not Yule tree up. Because that's just there for the area desirability bonus. Right, we'll bring this down here. Okay. That was only 8 stones, okay. We can again just throw all this straight in. Right, so that's then 4 planks. Okay, well, let's go get those. Okay, so we're going to come through this little gap again. Oh, go on, you let me do that before. Right, there we go. Bringing it sideways. Right, now, yeah, we've got refined woods over here, haven't we? There are none at the moment, though. Okay, that's fine. She's back, so we're going to have to go and summon the next person there. Ooh, no, 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 no. Looking at completely the wrong thing. Get out of the way! Right. One there. Right, and then that there. Right, okay, so let's immediately come to Outpost main. Sort by workstation. Other way up. Other way up. Other way up. There we go. How many of you were telling me I was hitting the wrong thing? Right, so where is she? This one needs to... Hang on. Structures, Outpost 1. She needs to go to this cottage. Assign there. And then the mine hut workers assign there. Right. We then want to go get the next one being summoned back in now that she's doing that. Okay, we'll just leave the cart there while we run up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate. Not even sure what you were doing up there. Okay, but we'll at least get them summoning in. And then, like I say, we're going to continue to work on our cookhouse down here. Oh, it's 4. Could have sworn it was only 2 it wanted. Must have got that very wrong. But I don't think we've got any planks at the moment, because I think they've all been thrown elsewhere. We've got a refined wood beam here randomly, but that needs to go into that. Okay. Up and around here. Yeah, you're not quite up to... Ooh, sorry, lads. Right. We'll grab one of them. Pop it there. Or not. Okay, because you're ahead of me with that. We'll pop it there then. Cool. Because we want one of we want both of those actually. Pop that there. Trade. I want that off you. There we go. cool. And then we can come around this way and get step 1 of that cookhouse sorted out, which will be something. Okay. Cool. Right. Get that built up. Right. What's next? Posts, beams, and nails are going to be the problem. Pin that there just so I know what I'm up to with it. Oh, look at all those pies. That's so good. Having all those pies there is going to be great. That's really going to hopefully help buoy all the food. Right, okay, so we need 4 wood posts. Okay, where did the posts go? Have they already gone into storage? We need 6 beams. We can grab those. There's 2 beams. The posts come over here. No, but there's a beam there. No, not a beam there, just... Okay. Wow, they really are taking it all quick, aren't they? Okay, alright, well that's fine, that'll have to be what it is. So, I cannot even remember what this was going to be for. At all. Can you leave a comment if you remember what that was for, because I don't. Was it going to be hose? I feel like it was something we needed to have sort of made sure that was kept going. But either way, I'm going to have to wrap up the episode here. So I'm going to say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, along with any blueprints if it's relevant. And also, don't forget, you guys get early access to the videos before anybody else does. So you get to see what's going on first. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.